Dear future president, drugs. Expensive, addictive, can all lead to one major mistake. 8% of kids ages 12 and over are starting to smoke. Do you want that? How about the fact that every time you put a cigarette to your mouth, you kill brain cells that can help you learn? Do you want that? My name is Gabriela Martinez. I am here to stand up to what is right.
It's a terrible thing, and I don't want anybody to ever have to go through that or have a loved one go through that.
I am here to prove a point.
That they should stop doing it because they can die. They can have less time to live.
I am here to be heard.
So I just feel like youth nowadays are more exposed to atrocities such as drug abuse, and they don't see the gravity of it.
It's not worth it. I feel like drugs need to not be a thing. Like, I think drugs need to stop.
May not be as obvious.
Well, it isn't obvious, and it's very scary because you get a parent might get a prescription filled, and they take what they need and they put the medicine back in the cabinet, and you never think about, did I count my pills? These are not bad kids. These are kids that are curious.
I'm here in Ohio today to talk to you about an epidemic in my state, the growing problem of addiction to heroin and prescription drugs. Sadly, it's everywhere. With an average of more than 120 Americans dying every single day from overdoses, it's now the #1 cause of accidental death in the country. And it's getting worse.
Terrible, sad, heartbreaking.
That's pretty terrible. It was really bad.
It breaks my heart just to even hear things like that. So. Also does affect the people around you. It's almost like a suicide thing, you know? Like you're basically killing yourself day by day slowly, knowing it's affecting your family, your friends, and also your job.
More Americans now die every year from drug overdoses than they do from motor vehicle crashes. The majority of those overdoses involve legal prescription drugs.
Robbie Brandt was a sophomore in high school, had his wisdom teeth removed. He was given prescription painkillers and became addicted. To tell his dad, I didn't ask for this, I don't want this. At age 20, when the pills were too expensive and too hard to get, he tried heroin. Within 7 months, he was dead of an overdose.
If you ask me, I feel like life is just too precious to go wasting it on, abusing drugs and things like that.
If I told you that 200,000 plus people die every year from drug overdose.
What? That's for drug overdose.
And 120 people die every day from it.
Every day?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow, honestly, that's I never knew the numbers to it, but it sounds crazy.
These statistics are true. This year, in the month of August of 2016, a overdose of bad heroin broke out in Cincinnati, Ohio. The heroin contained phenol, which is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine. It started off at 30 overdoses in 48 hours. Then it just kept on growing to 78 overdoses, and by the end of that week, it was 174 overdoses that have occurred. In the year 2014 in Connecticut, 568 overdoses have occurred. In the year 2015, 729 overdoses have occurred. That's 161 difference. This year in 2016, people have calculated that there's going to be more than 800 overdoses this year. That's going to be a 71 difference or more of people that are dying from a drug overdose.
It's time to quit. It's time to live your life and stop wasting it over drugs.